So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. The first one is for the hammer. It is the leg curl. Now, show them the slides that you can buy at Home Depot. You can buy these things for like $2.50. They're furniture slides, and then boom, you can go one leg or two leg. Okay, you bridge because that's necessary, and you work on the hammer at the same time. For the advance, you lift one leg up, woo, done. And you can burn the living daylights out of that single leg. All right, so that gets you in the bridge position and also works on the hammer once you turn it over. Then you go to the, if you don't have that, you can actually use a dry cloth, towel, or anything like that. It doesn't slide as nice, but you know what? It adds more resistance. So you may not be able to go to a single leg with the towel because it had a little grip, depending on the surface, depending on the towel, depending on if it's wet or not. But make it happen.
If you have pure tatamis, you can definitely do it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So now we go to a push-up position. All right, with a lateral crunch, basically. Give it to them, boom. And that helps all your hip flexors, your abdominal area, to bring that knee up so you can set up that knee on the hip. Okay? Then we go to a lateral crunch, which is a complementary to the supine, to the prone position. Now we're in the supine position, and boom. Okay? You can make it very specific, as he's doing, straight leg on one side, bring in the other. And that will help you also set up that knee. All right? Now, we're going to go to X-ups because you got to bring that straight leg after you plant the knee. You got to bring that straight leg up. So we bring up the straight leg this way, kind of in a diagonal pattern. This is also awesome for kicking, great for the whole inguinal area, lower abdominals, hip flexors, abductors, phenomenal. Those are the X-ups. And then, of course, in order to get that straight leg and turn your body, okay, it's a simple windshield. Now, this is the basic level body weight stuff on the tatami. All these things can be made a lot more difficult and a lot more sexy when you start bringing in medicine balls, stability balls, when you start suspending the body from the power slings and all of that. So we want to start nice and easy so nobody can say, oh, I didn't have any equipment, I didn't have any time. We always say no equipment, no time, no money, no problem. All right? So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. You start with 2 sets of 10, and we gave you already the progression how over time. All right? You only need 7 to 8 minutes to get a lot of work. This is what we were talking about here. Okay? 2 sets of 10. All right? And then look, if you're going to start with 1 set of 10, then you start with 1 set of 10. All right? And, you're doing about a rep per second or thereabouts. So just roughly 2-legged exercises. We go 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. All right? And that gives you a minute and change, and then you get the 5 seconds in between, all right, to get to the next set of transition. So you're looking, the whole set is under 2 minutes. 1 set of these 5 exercises, 2 minutes. So if you're doing 2 sets, that's 4. If you're doing 3, that's 6. And add a set every week.
Now, this is how we marry the best of both worlds here, okay? We have JC Santana, who's done judo. Man, definitely done some no-gi grappling because I've been on the mat with him myself, been in the MMA world, and myself, who's also a certified business coach. We marry the 2 worlds. So we take something basic so you can get the inside of what's going on with this program. Take something basic like the basic arm bar that you'll learn at the white belt and the blue belt level, okay? So the arm bar, or what we call the Jiu-Jitsu, okay, or the arm bar, or as they used to say back in the day, the arm locky, the arm bar position. That is part of the standard canon of information or education that you have to know at that level. In order to get better at that particular movement, as JC has said before in many of his seminars, you can't drive a car and make a car go faster. You have to pop the hood,
Get more horsepower.
Get more horsepower. So we're putting in the horsepower to make you a better blue belt, a better white belt, a better purple belt, a better brown belt, a better black belt. So we take this movement, the Jiu-Jitsu arm bar. So we say we go Jiu-Jitsu, you slip your arm out of the Jiu-Jitsu, you end up in all the Jiu-Jitsu players, you end up in the omoplata position. Now omoplata is not something that we teach at the white belt level. Omoplata is something we teach at the blue belt and the purple belt level. So you go from the Jiu-Jitsu arm bar, and then we start introducing the omoplata. When we start introducing the omoplata, then these particular exercises get a little bit more advanced. We talk about how to invert. We talk about how to sit up. We talk about how to roll. And we go from that person slides out and they roll over, and then you move yourself into the side mount position, the things you need to have in order to keep your hips heavy from the prone position. So these movements that we're doing now in this program are going to build out. And the reason why we call it Relentless BJJ is because we want you to be able to have such a pace in a match that will allow your movements to become relentless. That is what we hope for you. That is what we want for you. That is what we desire for you as lifelong martial artists. Come on in so we can tighten this thing up. And we're both lifelong martial artists. And we're not on the mat all the time because we have to work. But martial, the word martial means warlike. We're in a warlike art in terms of creating a legacy, in terms of constantly learning, and in terms of constantly growing. And we want you to jump into, quote unquote, man, battle with us. We want to help you become relentless. If you're an instructor, if you're a coach, or if you're a player, we want to just, man, help you continue to learn and learn as best as possible. And that's why we're back.
That's it, baby. And all we want to do at this point is the only thing that we can do, which is share. You know, it's a lot of years, man. I'm 57, and this guy is 42. So you add that, and you're looking at 100 years of evolution. And a lot of those years, I've spent over 40 years in the whole fitness and as a coach, as an athlete, more as a coach. He spent actually more as an athlete, and now, you know, we're coming together. He's becoming a great coach, and my whole thing is with him is to share, and hopefully the athletes that are coming up will not have the injuries that we had, because they'll have people like us. We always say, damn it.
If I
had a JC,
right,
or if I had a Rhadi training me when I was 17, I wouldn't have had hip replacement. He wouldn't have all these battle scars. He wouldn't have. So we are the JC and Rhadi for this new group coming up. Hopefully, they'll have long careers and they won't need surgeries, and they'll train smart so they can compete long.
Hey, so do us a favor, make sure you like join the Facebook group, Relentless BJJ Training. We'll be dropping videos in there all the time. Also, do us a favor and go to ihp.com and drrhadiferguson.com. And just Google us and check us out on some of our various social media outlets, Instagram. I don't do no Snapchat. I'm 42 years old. I'm not snapping nothing.
And I don't even do Instagram. Real does all that stuff.
Right. But don't try to make it go down in the DM.